The vision for Entrust was to create a unique, intimate 2 to 3 day experience where Christian CEOs and their spouses come to a remote location and pair up with 40 next generation young professionals, Christians in the marketplace for 2 days of fellowship, teaching, prayer, networking, trying to pass on the wisdom of these CEOs to the next generation. Spending 25 years in higher education, I can assure you that this generation is screaming for somebody to speak into their lives. They want to be authentic. They want to follow people who are authentic. And I think, unfortunately, they're not sure there are any authentic Christians in the marketplace. And I'm here to disprove that.
I think Entrust is a rare opportunity for top Christian CEOs in the marketplace to pour back into the emerging, upcoming generations so that they're able to go and serve in the #1 mission field, which is the marketplace.
You get to talk and listen to leaders that are 15, 20 years ahead of our generation. And not only are we seeing their hindsight and what their successes have been, but then also what their regrets have been. And they're extremely authentic about that and really vulnerable, which I really appreciate. The thing I've most enjoyed is really seeing the vulnerability of the leaders and the leaders that have incredible influence in the marketplace. And ultimately, they shared real life stories, personally and professionally, and how God really brought them through times in valleys. And ultimately, there are good times and there are bad times. But I think what they recognized is when God takes them through a challenging time, He can teach them the most. And it was really encouraging to see the reality and the vulnerability of these leaders.
There's been several things that have kind of stuck out so far here in the presentations today, but one in particular is just that, you know, we can strive to achieve things in life and feel the pressure to be perfect and base everything off performance, but really it's just God's calling in our life, and we've got to be grounded and rooted in that. And I struggle with that at times, and so it's been a real encouragement. I know I'll take back a lot to kind of chew on from that.
The best part were the speakers. I sat through the morning session on the first day and was blown away by the knowledge, the wisdom. I was taking notes like crazy, shooting texts to people. I think just the quality of the speakers, the authenticity that they expressed, the realness of it all, I thought that was the highlight for me. And I'd encourage people, if you want to really get down to it and understand how to integrate faith and family in a high capacity vocation, this is the place to be.
The cool part to me is watching the interaction at the breakfast table, at the lunch table, at the dinner table, where men and women, young professionals, are kind of lighting up with each other as they talk about God and about how He's moving in their lives. And then to watch the cross-generation exchange where you see a CEO pouring into a younger person and they're just lighting up. And that's what Entrust is about. It's entrusting this call that we all have with one another, to each other, for the future of God in the marketplace. A blessing almost, if you will, an encouragement, an admonishment to be who God wants you to be at this stage of the game, not when you're 60, when you're 35. God's got a call in your life. How can we come and help you realize and grab that dream for yourself, for your family, for your company, and for our nation?